Rick asked me, I kind of covered a lot of territory yesterday, as did everybody, obviously. And Rick asked me if I could get a little more specific about how to do some of the things we're talking about. So again, a lot of the stuff that I talk about changes day by day, and I turned all this stuff in about 6 weeks ago, and things have changed already. So I'm going to do a little ad-libbing as I go, and kind of let you guys know what's working the best. One of the things that's not in the presentation, and Stuart touched about it on a little bit, was on video, and yesterday I talked about some videos too. But one of the components of video that I didn't pull in was how Zillow is handling videos. Now, I know Zillow is that big company that we all hate, and their numbers aren't necessarily accurate, and there are a couple of things you can use with that, by the way, as far as when you go on listing appointments, and people say Zillow says my house is worth this. Zillow is a public company. So you have the option to go online on their website, and you can actually download their whatever it is, SEC regulations or filings or whatever. And in there, it talks about how accurate they are, and it breaks it down by city. And I know in Portland, Oregon, for instance, they're between 10 and 20% not accurate. So I actually use that in my listing presentations. And one of the other things that's kind of interesting is Spencer Rascoff, who's the CEO of Zillow, which is based in Seattle, just sold his house for $1.2 million. And Zillow said it was worth $1.7 million. So I love to use that one. But the reality is, like I said yesterday, we kind of gave up all of our rights and let all these companies have our listings that we go out and list. And one of the top places people go to is Zillow, and it's just the way it is, and we've got to live with it. So how can we really use Zillow to our advantage? Who in here is a premier agent with Zillow? Okay, it's about 20% of you. If you're a premier agent with Zillow, you can go in and actually monitor all the stats on your listing. And it's incredibly useful when it goes to showing sellers how their house is being marketed and what sort of results you're getting. And I'll circle back on that in a second. But one of the things that happens is once a listing